Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the business end of the JAMSTAH Overwatch Weekly. Week number 5, the final grand final of the JAMSTAH Overwatch Weeklies. What a fantastic 5 weeks it has been. A huge shout out again to Jam Gaming for sponsoring half of the first prize every week, the other half coming straight out of the pockets of Jamestah. And when I say out of our pockets, I say what I mean is it comes out of your subscriptions and your donations here to Jamestah TV1. So if you've enjoyed the 5 weeks of Jamstah Overwatch Weekly and want to contribute to the cash prizes that we'll be giving away over the next several weeks, the next 6 weeks in the Zowie Jamestah Overwatch League, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But now it is time for the Chiefs Esports Club to take on Untitled Spreadsheet. Once again, your casters are bobbyj and Allg. Take it away, bobbyj.
Thank you very much, Chrisis. And not to forget, we're also here with Mick05. So, hello, Mick.
Hello. Yeah, I'm good. Exciting finals. We've seen this matchup a few times. Will there be anything different? We'll find out soon.
And we've, of course, I got Allg here as always. What's going on, Allg? Ready for the grand final, mate?
Absolutely, mate. Incredibly excited. 2 really good teams coming in here for the finals. So thanks for sticking around, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. It's going to be a good one.
We're on Hollywood is the first map here tonight. And then I believe we've got Kings Row, then Route 66 or Route whatever. Doesn't matter. And then looks like we've got Chiefs here on defense. What do you got? Mick, you've played the Chiefs plenty of times in the past. How's their defense hold up on Hollywood?
Oh, I've played them so many times, but on Lijiang and other maps, not Hollywood, damn it. I've seen them play this map a few times, though. I think the last time we saw them was Hey Katie on Reaper was the only really notable difference on their lineup. Normally she played Sniper in that top little elevator nest on defense. The last time we saw them, she played Reaper, but they did not have much success. I think they got pretty quickly beaten. I think that was the game they lost, I reckon, was the last time I saw them on Hollywood.
And Allg, we've seen Untitled Spreadsheet tonight rip through the competition. Yep. Very strong in the semi-finals. What do you expect to see them do here on the offense?
Well, for me, Untitled Spreadsheet have always looked best on the offense. They're a very, very aggressive team, so they may catch the Chiefs just a little bit off balance here if they decide to go, a very aggressive comp with a Winston, possibly, like a Reaper, a Lucio, just a really fast-pushing early capture point, because in Hollywood, a lot of it comes down to this first initial cap point. If you can cap this one extremely fast, the first point, and get the payload moving, you're going to have a much easier time moving through the second section of the set. So interesting to see how it goes. It's going to be a great final nonetheless, though. Looking forward to it.
So I'm going to take Mick's advice this time, and yours, Allg, and I'm not going to say anything to do with the characters coming through, because they're just going to change them up and ruin my night and crush my heart. So
absolutely.
As the time ticks down, 4 seconds. I'm excited.
Talk about the defense lineup at least. And like I said, Hey Katie on Reaper. Really interesting not to see that Sniper come out. And like I said, last time I saw them play the Reaper on defense, they got beaten pretty convincingly. I think even against either Untold Spreadsheets or Tainted Minds, I can't remember which one. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out for them this time.
I'd love to say... Sorry, mate, to cut in. I just wanted to ask me quickly. We've seen a lot of Roadhogs coming out on defense as well. What do you think is the main gameplay behind teams picking that?
I mean, Roadhog's really good at destroying or doing a lot of damage to the Reinhardt shield from distance with a right click, and his hook can literally, he's kind of like the Numicree in the sense that he can one-shot a lot of characters. Not all, but a lot. And also, Roadhog's really good against Winston, and Winston's really popular on attack on this map.
Fantastic.
As we're 2 seconds away, they've got a hold here at the archway. No one really peeks out. We're going to really see that on Pub, correct, Allg. Don't really see anyone go out like crazy people past the archway.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many options to get flanked and to get destroyed out in the open there. So finding a really good solid spot here is favourable, even in pugs, as you say. So See what happens when they come around this first point here very quickly.
As they look to go around here on the left-hand side of the building, as G&B starting behind Mosh's shield, looks to be the first to go in. We'll see that Winston jump the back line. Here we go! He's got the back lines on the snow blind. Zelog's trying to zap away as his shield's up there. They're trying to follow up to get protected. QT floats in, trying to keep Mosh alive. As Dork, he gets a big hook on Razaz, but Mosh is there to save his teammate as they're on top of the payload, going back and forth. And the checkpoint going in. Razaz gets res there as Mercy drops on the red side. Chomo's the last one left, trying to swing away for his team, trying to hold on, but he's been taken down already.
Yeah, as I was saying before, Untitled Spreadsheet, they love being on the offense, and you saw that straight away with GMB going really deep on that Winston. And they've cut this point very, very quickly. A really, really good offensive play here by Spreadsheet. Great to see.
I just want to talk a little bit about the defensive status there from Chiefs. I really feel like they gave a lot of territory up there. They played really far back on the point. Just gave like a little bit too much respect to their opponents there, I feel.
It's quite unusual for the Chiefs.
I haven't seen them play a lot of Hollywood, but in my opinion, they gave way too much respect and way too much distance and sort of different pathways that the Untitled Spreadsheet can take.
Yeah, come up here on the payload as the fight breaks out on top as Tomo knocks away G&B. Some Winston on Winston. Beautiful as Dorky jumps in the back line and tries to get the zaps off, but not working too much as HeyK's been damaged by to push him away already.
Yeah, GMB just got absolutely destroyed there on the top tower. He just got a little bit too deep, and I don't think he expected to see 5 people up there, and they just destroyed him and kicked him back down the tower again. So that was a fight that lasted not very long, but Spreadsheet have 4 ults up now, so this is going to be a very dangerous push. They're looking for a flank here as well.
So we see Yuki trying to get some sniping off on top of the tower as GMB jumps up, looking for Snowblind, slaps people off the pillar there, or the little bridge. He's trying to get a player off, he goes flying down towards the payload. He's still going strong as the fight broke out behind the general store as well as Mosh and Yuki both pick up kills. Zelos picks up his team though, beautiful place. Mercy as Dorky zaps away, HeyK picks up Yuki, GMB picks up Zelos, a beautiful ult from HeyK, HeyK picks up 2. And Dorky does the work, GMB also picking up a kill on the Winston as they're fighting on top of the payload on G.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of switches coming out. HeyK swapped over to that Pharaoh, which worked really well there with the ultimate, pushing them all back and breaking up the offensive line there of Spreadsheet. The Chiefs now have 4 ultimates as well, so they're in a really good position to come in and defend this objective here. Snowblind, as I say that, been picked off by an offensive Widowmaker there, so interesting pick coming out here on the side of Spreadsheet.
Yugi breaking it down by the Lucio on the red side. Turbo says no breaking it down, mate. I'm going to send you down. Picks up Mosh, takes him to the Jamestah. Starts about swinging around here. JB goes up looking for Zelog's in the back line, but can't seem to do it. Work for the Mercy. Mosh hits 3 people. Beautiful with his Reinhardt. And Mercy is here as well. And going back and forth across the payload. They run into the county jail. The red side are climbing upward.
Really, really good ult there by Mosh to hit 3 people there. Not much that the Chiefs could do about that. They just got caught out of position, and that was an excellent ult there by Mosh. Really, really good stuff.
We're into the last point here, Mick. It's an offensive-based map, correct?
Yeah, but not this defensive. HeyK is now a 3rd character swap and just been destroyed by Reinhardt there. So, interesting to see she's gone from Reaper to Pharaoh to Widow. What's going to happen next?
Yeah, that is the question, as it is quite difficult to cap this last point Allg.
Yeah, that being said, on the topic of hero switches, Yuki switched over to a Widowmaker, as I said before, and he is doing work at the moment, getting some really good damage down on the Chiefs' backline there, getting some switches, really been instrumental to them pushing forward and getting these early captures.
Turbo looks to start to push ahead, and his shield breaks, but he's got the soldier off the egg thingy, whatever. He just charges away, not really caring about anything going on, and breaking it down from the Lucio here on the red side. Zelons picks up half his team, beautiful work. And they look to keep holding on strong here, the Chiefs, but Mosh gets up the team down here, and he's swinging away. back up from Reza. There's only Dorky left, and they got to start pushing on Allg.
Oh, sorry. I really want to. Sorry, Allg. I really want to interrupt there. So Yuki was playing a really fierce Widowmaker there. Just he forced that res out, but then you saw all of Chiefs. They were so scared of Yuki that they all cramped into that side corner, which gave a perfect Reaper ult to Raz's, and that was just like such great execution there. And it was kind of like the Chiefs had to be reactive, and here's the ultimate. And they were all there because of Yuki's Widowmaker was so strong there.
Yeah, you're right. Yuki was player of the game for me that game. He was doing really well, getting picks left, right, and center. And then Mosh and Reza were playing really well together to basically clean out what was left. So 5 minute 19 on Hollywood for the boys on Untitled Spreadsheet, and see if Chiefs can have a better offense this game.
5 minutes 19. What do you make of that time, Mick?
That's a good time, man. That's a scary time. That is a scary time for the Chiefs. I mean, they can do it. They now seeing them for the second time on Hollywood go down like that on defense just maybe feels like maybe it's not one of their more comfortable maps. Like I said, I've not played them on it, and it's like our strongest map. But not saying that they're trying to dodge us or anything like that. But it just feels like maybe they're just trying to get some more practice on it, or like I'm not sure why we've ended up here. That's what I'm trying to get to.
And maybe seeing some chinks in the armor of the Chiefs. With going down at 5 minutes 19 seconds to Untitled Spreadsheet. And 10 seconds to go, Allg. What do you expect from the Chiefs as the doors are about to open?
Hopefully just a little bit more coordination. As Mick pointed out, there were a lot of changes there by Katie that game, which was not really what we usually see on it. We usually see maybe 1 or 2 solid heroes that she plays through the rest of the map. That game, they kind of looked a little bit indecisive, the Chiefs. They got caught out in some really bad spots. The hero pool was a little bit weird, so hopefully they can pull it a bit together on the offense and get a really good time. But 5 minutes and 19 seconds, that's fast.
And Mick, as they're going to get the high point up here, they're all bunched up inside the little coffee shop cafe thingy with GMB on his Roadhog.
It's a little sad to see how well Yuki did, and I know Yuki's from TF2, I believe. It's a little sad to see how well he did on Sniper and then not running it on this first point. But that's just for me. I guess I'm too caught up on the snipers.
Do you enjoy? Do you think this is going to be really good to see with a soldier getting damage increased here from the Mercy?
If you're talking to me, yeah, Soldier's really good here. And Pop Mercy, yeah, he can obviously add a lot of damage and build ultimate if there's no Reinhardt shield.
As they come around through the archway.
Just quickly, Bobby, just to interrupt here, they've actually got a D.Va on the side of Chiefs here, so they're really looking for that hard, aggressive push, and she's actually managed to stick behind them now, so it'll be interesting to see if the Chiefs can hold on, push in.
Yeah, it's Untitled have just come all the way outside their base. And
because of the D.Va, straight away, 5 on 6 guys, let's just kill the 5, and the D.Va's like doing nothing, like right now doing nothing.
I don't know what's going on here. She's looking for probably just looking for a bit of harass, but Termo was really cost his team there, but maybe can make it here.
As the Dorky jumps in onto the back line, beautiful work, and Smosh is spinning it around, he falls down, a bit dizzy there, mate, he's just taking the fall, and Dalzaz is trying to shoot one after the other, but he's had to play from the battle as he tries to get healed, and Katie doing strong, she's looking for Yuki, picks her up, and GMB hits his oldest Roadhog, but it looks like he may be going down.
That was much better by the Chiefs there. They looked a bit shaky at the start, bit of lack of communication with D.Va there, but once they managed to get on the point and get that really early Mercy pick, which is really important for them, they've managed to cap this first point. And Hey Katie's looking a lot more comfortable already on this far up.
It's only 6 minutes 23 to go, and you can try and do some calculations, Mick or Allg, chatting away. What do you think Chiefs need to do here, guys, to push this through to the second half?
They just need to keep being aggressive like they have been up till now. Like they've got 2 ultimates, and here comes Katie with a big ult, but picked off. That's disappointing. That needed to hit more people, but this could cost them.
Yeah, the big shields there from the road. Winston's saving the day there. Yuki picks up 2, Donkey picks up 1 as well, and he's Winston as GMB is looking to push them back out here onto the payload. With the VIP sign, and then he's doing
there was a second of miscommunication there where HK started her ultimate before the Winston shield went down, which like she got picked off before the Winston shield went up. Just a slight second of miscommunication there.
Yeah, I think you're right. If they just coordinated a little bit better, that was going to turn out a lot more differently. But it's gone in the favour of Spreadsheet.
And as you say that, the break it down happens. It's the trigger for fighting, and a bunch of ults go down. The Reaper and then Reinhardt, and then just going back and forth up the payload. HK's in some trouble here. Mosh is trying to swing here and there. And the beautiful events from the Mercy comes through. Jorky gets taken down, and looks like Untitled Spreadsheet holds the payload once.
Yeah, Raz and Yuki are doing work right now. They are doing so much damage and stopping the Chiefs from pushing in. You got Mosh and GMB, who are these really tanky heroes. And as we said before, Reaper just eats them alive for breakfast. So really, really good play here by Spreadsheet. They're holding a really firm line, but that's a really good disruption there, like
Okay, fight breaks out once again on the old desert trail here in the Gold Shire town thing. I like to call it Gold Shire. Or shout out to World of Warcraft. And, here goes the Winston GMB slapping people away, keep them off the payload. One res there. Hey, Katie's back up, ready to get back into the fight and kicking people off from the above. They need to try and get to that soldier as the payload was moving around, but Brad Smith saw it there with his Lucio, and he's jumping up and down. His team's couple of help. Turmo hits the wagon. No help there from him, and he's holding on, but he's falling. Aporia, just the one person left, Allg.
Yeah, and once again, Raz and Yuki doing big work, keeping Spreadsheet alive in this. Mosh actually went down really early in that fight, and I thought this could be problematic. He's got no real front line to keep him alive. And then Yuki and Raz just basically saved the day with damage on the backline. So, really well played coming Raz and Yuki.
Nick, the time's ticking, mate. And the payload's
around. They've just swapped to Widow. They're getting desperate. They really want to push through this point. They've been held up on it way too long now, and you can see Hey Katie's sort of forcing them to play a little bit more around the corner with the sniper looking down on them. So we'll see if they can just. They need a pick. They need a pick.
Oh, there's Dorky. Yep.
He's looking at that pick, but Moss says no, thank you. You're not going to pick the. Oh, Turbo comes in his own right. Yuki's being rezzed by his team, and Turmo is still swinging those refs, hits the break it down for the blue side, and Apori does the same for the Chiefs, and they're just jumping around here on top of the payload, so it's keeping them alive. Jorky big ult with his Reaper picks up 2, and they're going to push on, but GMB's hiding there again.
Yeah, GMB might just try and slow him down here. He's actually got his ult. This could be really good for the Chiefs if they can keep alive, but he's going to die. Just as I say that, commentator's curse. That was much better by Dorky then. He managed to actually flank around on top of the saloon there and get behind them and disrupt them a bit. So that's much better by the Chiefs. They finally got that push they were looking
for. Last point here, and time will be very, very close. I believe it was 5:19, so
correct.
I didn't think there's much time left at all. So, they've run out. They've run out of time. So. They're just going to be playing for pride at the moment.
They're still going to be getting. They're still going for that point. So if they finish, they still get a point. So Chiefs really need this now, even more than before, just to make sure they even stay in this. So yeah, it's going to be tough for them to come around this corner.
Well, that's a very good point you made. That you do get 1 point if you complete. So that will be definitely very handy as they move on to round number 2. As the fight breaks out between Mosh and Turmo here. Big ult from Turmo. Cleans one up here, and Hey Katie picks up Yuki as well on the side of the fight. Jorky picks up another as well. And the res comes in, Mosh is back in the fight, and here comes RQT, but Turmo gets nailed by that beautiful Reinhardt ult. Zelux trying to keep his team alive. Mosh is just trying to hold on here, Allg.
Yeah, that was actually a really big mistake there by Spreadsheet. They had the payload exactly where they wanted it, but they went way too deep and left Katie all by her own on the side there. She managed to pick up a couple of them and just get free reign, and the Chiefs just managed to take that basically from nowhere.
They look like a totally different team with a sniper, like absolutely a totally different level when Hey Katie's playing sniper. I'm just going to say that.
Sure.
Play of the game here, Allg.
Yeah, just a really good Mercy Res. We know how Mick feels about Mercy Reses, but Blizzard says differently this time, and play of the game coming up for RQT there.
6 minutes 34, Mick. So Chiefs
Close.
just getting that point in towards the end.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, they swapped to Widow, looked way better on the second point, closed it out in the third point. You know, seamlessly closed it out in the third point. They just, I feel like they look so strong with the sniper, and it makes me question, like why aren't they running it a bit more? Like especially on defense, like they didn't pull it out at all till the very end, and it was a beautiful read by Yuki to swap to sniper, like to counter sniper, and then Yuki just had a great game on Widow as well.
Well, they're going to be going to Kings Row. Do you want to see snipers from the Chiefs? On
No, nah, don't like, nah. Probably, I know, we've talked about it all night, but nah, I don't like Widow on this map as much. I feel like Farah is a way stronger choice.
Well, Allg, will you be expecting a Symmetra from the Chiefs?
Possibly. It's about 50-50 at the moment. It is quite popular on this map. I don't know if I've seen the Chiefs play Symmetra on this map so far. I may be wrong, but listen, it wouldn't surprise me if it did come out. But quickly, before this game starts, Bobby, just want to touch on Untitled Spreadsheet quickly and their play style. As I said, they're a really aggressive team, and I think at the end of that map, their aggressiveness actually cost them. They were just a little bit more patient and just held on a little bit longer and didn't go for those really aggressive picks. They may be able to hold on and actually keep that point contested for a lot longer, but that's the problem with Untitled. We've got the really aggressive plays that can work out for them a lot of the time, but sometimes they're just going to be careful they don't go a little bit too deep.
As we do have a Symmetra here, Oporia on the Symmetra. Mick,
Yep.
one of your favourite picks.
And a sniper, so interesting. Are they going to keep the Lucio though, or are they just going to speed boost and switch to Mercy? That's the only question that's left unanswered. Look, sniper can work. I just feel like Farah's a little bit better, because what happens, right, is teams sort of play out of line of sight of the sniper, so she doesn't really come into effectiveness. And you can see where HeyKatie's positioned right now, just sort of on the ground, watching that doorway, sort of watching the point as well. It's because she knows that they're just going to hide around the corner until they're at that fence and then speed boost in, and there's not enough time for sniper to react unless she's playing really far back.
And then we've got G&B wants to get on the Winston Allg.
Yeah, well, I love Winston, mate. You know me, he's my most played champion, so whenever I see him, I get very excited. But GMB on Winston's really, really important here for Spreadsheet's lineup. They need to get in this point quickly and eliminate some of the Chiefs before they can set up the teleporter and really dig in here.
And so they're going to come through the gate and get ready here for the Lucio to send the troops in. It's usually the trigger point for a team to go fight. And G&B is looking for a pick here in the back line as they're coming up through the building here on the right hand side. Turbo is just holding strongly with his shield there. Nice little hold by the Chiefs so far, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty standard stuff at the moment. I've got my eye on Yuki at the moment. He plays Farah really, really strongly on this map with the damage boost coming in from Mercy. So he's the player that I'm going to be watching, but we'll see if the Chiefs can pick him out of the sky.
Red is up there on the right hand side trying to get some shots off on the back line, but see that Mercy beautifully placed by Zell, just keeping everyone topped up. Can't really get around the Zell. They're going to have to do that if they're going to continue to push this objective.
Yeah, for sure. And as you were saying before, Mick, HeyKatie on this sniper already, it just looks like the Chiefs evolved. I don't know what was going on the first game, but at the moment with HeyKatie on the sniper and Snowblind on this 76, it's looking pretty straightforward at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, here comes the second push. They're really trying to play around the sniper, like play around the corner from the sniper, but HeyKatie's just got good positioning. And look, another pick, and look what's going on.
Big Res comes in from RQT, gets a couple of people there, and they're going to look to push in here as Mosh comes around, blocking their Symmetra turrets. JMB's trying to get the back line, but Turmo's doing beautiful with his shield out, shielding the rest of his back line. And so you need to get up there, the Zellogs, as KK runs away from Yuki. There's a little battle going on there, but Chief's still holding on, all G.
Yeah, Chiefs doing a really, really good job holding on here. There comes the Mercy Res just to solidify that. they've got the teleporter up now, so the Chiefs are in a
Very
really,
weird res,
really-
yeah, very weird res there with the teleporter up. And they just spent 2 resources trying to kill Hey Katie. Nah, just really good positioning, and here we go again.
Yeah, well, Spreadsheet actually have 3 ults here, so this could be big.
Oh, there we go. You're saying that the ulti turbo hits his with the Reinhardt, takes them down. Mosh here, he gets his down. Dorky's laying on the ground, but big res coming on from the red side here, which is Untitled Spreadsheet. 2 people come up. Turbo gets ready to charge, gets no one. Refs has run away from him. Turbo's a bit lost on the outside here as Mosh is holding firm on the checkpoint. Lucio has buffed them, so they're looking good here to hold this. As Yuki's keeping people at bay here in the building, Allg.
Yeah, it's pretty close at the moment. Lucio actually managed to get in the backline and destroy the teleporter to stop the Chiefs from coming back. That is absolutely huge. And as you were saying before, Mick, quickly, that Mercy ult was really questionable there at the start of that fight.
Costly. We'll say costly, because I definitely think it cost them that point. And that was just, yeah, a really interesting play how they ran past the point. You see that? They sort of tunneled in over the point, like past the point, and then like got a good res off, and yeah, just changed it from that res.
And the Chrisis bookstore is here. I'm giving Chrisis the shout out. I love the bookstore.
Yeah, bookstore.
And plenty of knowledge around this bend. And Yuki's looking for a pick on the back line here, but Turbo's just doing a good job still holding on up there. He goes in the back, going ham, trying to get on the G&B. As Rose is topping up Snowblind, getting some damage boost up here. They need to get up there, Allg, they're going to do something, but Moshes comes through, takes one out. And Turner's going on to G&B, takes her for a ride all the way to the other side of the street, and Snowblind's still keeping people in check over there. But he's going to get caught out there, Allg.
Yeah, I don't know how Mosh was still alive then. That was some really good healing coming in by RQT to keep him up and alive. He was taking a lot of damage there, but really good play here by Spreadsheet. The Chiefs look a little bit weaker now at the moment, so they're gonna have to regroup and hold on to this point here when they push in. Katie's actually been picked off there, so even more in favour for the Spreadsheet at the moment.
Checkpoint, 5 minutes 35 to go. Plenty of time to get the last point here, Nick.
Yeah, sorry, I just got sidetracked by the Widow talk in chat. Yeah, that was really quick. They pushed through the second point. I'm sorry, guys. I got a bit sidetracked there.
It's all good, mate. We don't know how much you love snipers, so we'll let it pass this time.
Okay, here they go then. Zio goes half the team. The teams are getting caught. They need some help here, but Turbo runs out of it. Goes to Mosh, trying to give these backlines some breathing spaces. They're really back here on Title Spreadsheet, getting ready to regroup also.
Yeah, really good disengage there by Boria. Didn't even use his ult, just managed to right click and push Spreadsheet just off them just to keep them alive there. And it's actually kept Chiefs in the game here. Katie's gone back to the Widow in a much more comfortable position now around this bend, so the Chiefs will probably looking to dig in like they did on the first point and hopefully hold on.
And Hey Katie has just switched to a Farah, so
cool.
Here we go. We're looking for some sneaky underground plays as Turbo goes in by himself through the building, trying to swing, but the Lucio ult will help top him off his HP as they're all fighting here in the corner. People spinning around, really close corner battle here as they're pushing the Chiefs back out. JB's popping the shields on people, doing work here, cleaning up. Only 3 members of the Chiefs remain as they're fighting over the payload. Turbo falls, only Hey Katie left here, Allg.
Turbo went beast mode at the start of that fight and managed to pick, I think, 2 or 3 people up, which is exactly what he wanted to do. But he forgot all about the Mercy res and RQT with a really important res there to get Spreadsheet back in the game, and it's actually gonna get him to the end and win in that point.
Yes, there's the ult tops it off there. Beautiful work from Untitled Spreadsheet as we'll get the time when it comes up. 6 minutes 8 seconds. Here we go to play the game.
Yeah, another really strong Rezaz Reaper play here. He's been playing this really strongly at the moment, and you can see why he likes being on the Reaper so much. He's just dishing out so much damage to the enemy team.
Just a note for newer players or people who don't understand why he's meleeing in between reloading. It's just because the animation cancels. It's slightly quicker reload, and you can start shooting a little bit quicker again. That's why he's meleeing every reload.
And as we wait for the mirror to happen again, Chiefs will be on offense. They really need to get this round here. They need to at least complete it, or well, it's best of 3. So they really need to win here. They need to beat the time of 6 minutes 8 seconds. So, Allg, what do you expect from the Chiefs out of the blocks?
It's 6 minutes 8 seconds is a good time, so the Chiefs are going to have to go something aggressive. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an early diva coming out here on the side of the Chiefs, like we saw similar on Hollywood that last game, just to push in and to get this payload moving. Because if they can get it moving, then they're going to be fine. But if they get bogged down in this same area that they were holding so well at the start of the last round, they could be in a lot of trouble with. So they really need to play aggressive here. They need to get out quickly. They need to get a couple of picks to get this payload moving.
And Mick, with Untitled Spreadsheet looking comfortable here, they're on the defense. What will you expect for them defensive-wise to hold on?
Their defense doesn't impress me as much. They like to run the Lucio Mercy. I really don't like 2 killers on defense. I think that it can be utilized with a stronger pick, and they really like to run that. So it'll be interesting if they can sort of make it work. I don't know. And the Zarya as well. That's a really interesting pick on defense.
Yeah, most of the comps that they pick look aggressive from the get-go. Like even on defense, they look like they want to just get in there.
Yeah, I'm like, are they attacking? It looks like they're attacking.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Are they attacking? I'm confused.
Yeah,
they
no
both just
defense,
gonna attack? Yeah,
they just attack from a different direction. That's all they do.
Hopefully, in the new competitive ranked play, they always coin toss the sudden death as attack. Then, hey?
Yeah, fingers crossed. You're gonna need it for sure.
Shout out to Blizzard and their amazing system.
The door is open here, and they're looking like, here they go, they're all ready, they're not messing around. The Chiefs are rushing in here, and Terma's looking for a hook, hasn't got one yet. Mosh is holding up that shield, telling him, not today, mate. You're gonna have to back up, as they're cornering him up here, and like you said, they're just attacking from another direction, Allg. They've pushed him up into a corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They like to be aggressive, and it's cost them. I mean, they've got their teleporter now for Symmetra, and that's basically the first point. Straight over to the Chiefs, unless they can get back here extremely quickly, but that was exactly what the Chiefs needed to do. They stayed together, they stayed composed, and when they got collapsed on, they didn't panic, they stayed as a group, and they managed to push through and possibly get this first point.
Very quick time here, Mick, as we're going to see once again come around to the second half of the map, and what do you think the Chiefs are going to keep doing here to keep pushing on?
Well, they've got ultimates coming up, like Roadhog, Mercy, plus Widowmaker ultimate. I think they're going to sit pretty comfortable getting through here. Like, since they didn't die the first round of attack, it's like their ultimates will come up a little bit quicker. They should be able to get through this point just on the ultimate advantage, I reckon.
Yeah, this could definitely be a very, very scary situation for Spreadsheet if they're not careful. I mean, they've already got 3 ults up. Snowblind's 65% looking for his ult as well, so Spreadsheet need to be careful they don't get womboed here, or they could be looking down the barrel of a very, very quick defeat.
And the time's ticking, 6 minutes 24 left.
Oh dear.
And they've wrapped around here, but then they've realised they keep grouped together, and Chiefs are just backed up here.
Yeah, I mean, once again, just a slight lack of communication there by the Chiefs. We've seen that a couple of times tonight, and I mean, Winston went slightly too ham there and got picked off. So I don't know. It's probably not exactly what the Chiefs want, but Katie managed to get a pick at the turn, so it's not all bad. But they're just resetting now.
So the payload comes forward. Mosh is backing up. Poria with giving the speed boost here, but they fall down to the right ult as the Yuki gets a beautiful ult over behind them. They didn't see it coming and shuts us from the bubble. Yeah, they say that! Zell comes saves the day. Big Riz coming through. Big Zarya all over the top. It's going to pick up the shield from the right hand, keeping them alive. GMB trying to zap here, but Razaz is spinning around and answers back to the Chiefs.
Yeah, once again, Razar is basically keeping Spreadsheet in that. That was a huge res there by Zelog's 4-man up, and when the Zarya went down, I thought, okay, Chiefs have got this, absolutely no questions asked. But the loose Chill came down, and Razar's managed to get in the back line and get a couple of kills, as he's done over time and time again tonight. So Razar's is playing really, really strong at the moment. He's looking really good.
My ultimate is
And
charged.
Mick, not too much time left. What do you expect the Chiefs to do?
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised they waited for so long around the corner when I felt like they had the ultimate advantage. But we'll see now again, they're button heads again.
And JB pops the ult, as they say they're button heads. He's going there head first, and they're dancing around in the street. Snowblind loves to dance, and he's spinning around, but he gets caught in his dance by Mosh, and he's swinging, but he falls down too far. Ult up from above from Yuki, cleans up on the streets. Beautiful work here, Allg.
Yuki does some incredible flanks on this Farah. That is the second time in basically the last minute and a half that they've seen an opening, they've gone over one of the roofs of these buildings, and they've just laid a huge ultimate on top of the Chiefs. So really good positioning there by Yuki. This is gonna be close. The Chiefs don't really have any ults at the moment. Termo's just got his, as I said that, so it's gonna be a tough push, but we'll see what happens.
And they're fighting on the street. Here we go. Big run out ult. Termo slams one up against the wall. Gets two. The Chiefs are looking to push this on. They've only got refs there. They're trying to take him out. He's jumping around trying to help his team out, but he's going away. And UT comes to help, but he's going to get whacked for his troubles there.
Termo was just like a bull in a china shop there, just going absolutely nuts, swinging at anything. Saw Bloodlust and was just going nuts. Got 3 or 4 kills, I believe, so really good aggressive play there by Termo. Picked off the Lucio early as well, which stopped a lot of the healing coming down the spreadsheet boys, Romeo and so much. So really good aggressive play there by the Chiefs. Good to see.
And, so 5 minutes 20 to go. Not too much time left for them to complete. I believe there's about a minute and 10 seconds, a minute and a couple of seconds left. Maybe a minute 10. As they get the fighting up here towards the end of the base. And more big res comes in here. Again, GB. Here comes this guy. Oh, picking up 2 in the back line. Beautiful work. As then another res comes through. Picking up 3. The people that drop down. But Yuki over the top once again with the fire. Falls down.
Yeah, this is close. I mean, that was just a really good bunch of ultimates used by both teams there. The Chiefs really coordinated that Zarya ult with the fire ult really well, so see what happens.
Ult breaking it down, not too much time left. The time ticks here, so really close, ladies and gentlemen. Chiefs need to get this through to keep the dream alive, and doing really well here for Untitled Spreadsheet, holding on. Res comes in for Hey Katie, they're going for broke, they need to push this payload on. Not much time left, Termo knows that he hits the ult, pushes one up against the wall. Yuki's there, holding on for Untitled Spreadsheet, they need to get the mech down. Mech's been popped, Yuki's about to fall, there he goes, Refs is just holding on with G and B, the only 2 left alive. Termo's swinging away, swings it on, the payload's pushing on, Mosh comes down, charges through, beautiful work. He gets his ult up as well. This is the one-man machine here. OQT refs is back up again. Here comes Justice from above. Clean them up. Shields down on the payload. And the Untitled Spreadsheet is holding on.
Dude, Mosh has no fear. He just went completely deep there, surrounded by Chiefs players everywhere, and hit a really, really big ult there, kept the Spreadsheet in the game, and stopped the Chiefs from pushing. So really, really good strong play there by Spreadsheet. And it looks like the GGs are being thrown around. That could probably be the time limit reached here.
Reached?
Yeah, it looks like it's been reached.
Untitled Spreadsheet picking up a big win here, ladies and gentlemen. Chiefs have fallen for the 2nd time. So, Untitled, first time they've won Jamstah. Congratulations to them, Mick. What do you think of this game as it's just they're just messing around here at the end?
I'm really wondering now why Yuki was playing tank on the McCreans. Like, his Barrow and Widowmaker were ridiculous. So, he was absolutely, like, just looked amazing. All series long, just looked so good.
Yeah, for sure.
Halo's just sitting there, Mosh is just spinning around, celebrating, and just kind of just jumping on the payload.
So close.
A bit of ball action here, guys.
No problem.
And congratulations to Untitled Spreadsheet, very well performed, and we're going to see the play of the game here as the GG's well plays go up and take us through it all here.
This would have been that Mercy res that came out, the 4-man res in the middle. Oh no, it's right near the end. But this is when Termo went really, really deep, I think, and got a res. So look at that coordination there by the Chiefs to manage to pick them all off. So really well played there.
Mick, Untitled Spreadsheet, winning 2-0 over the Chiefs.
Yeah, I felt like the Chiefs just were a bit either confused about what they wanted to run, or maybe their stuff wasn't working in scrims, so they thought they would mix it up. But it felt like that they hadn't played, especially on Hollywood defense, they hadn't played that lineup before. Either that or things maybe just didn't go right for them, but I think maybe their composition could be relooked at. Untitled Spreadsheet really need to look at their initial defense, but after that they're good, but their initial defense strategy probably needs a little bit of work. And I just wanted to correct myself. Apparently the Reaper reload melee thing isn't a faster, it just gives you a melee, that's all. So I'll take that one. Thanks to the 0-0 lol guy for correcting me on that one.
That's news for me too. I thought it was faster as well, because I see a lot of people do it, but the melee attack's good to get there well. Bobby, do you want to talk us through?
It's a good habit to be in, yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
Do you just want to talk us through the MVP?
Yeah, the Plantronics MVP for the match. Nominee, once again, will be drawn for the Plantronics Rig 500 HD 7.1 gaming headset. And we've got time to talk about this, so let's break it down. Let's talk about the MVP of the grand final. You go first, Allg.
It's pretty close for me, but I think I'm going to give it to Yuki. That first game he played was just incredible. Really, really strong sniper play to push them through. And that really set the tone of the whole series, really, for Spreadsheet. It just did some really, really good sniping in the first map. And then second map on Kings Row as well. Some really, really strong fire play and basically just kept them in it all the way through. So Yuki's got my vote for sure.
And you, Mick?
Yeah, I would say the same. Yuki just played he played a really good game. Well, the whole series was really good, but yeah, as Allg mentioned, his Widowmaker was crucial at the end there. Just to seal that last point can be a little bit tricky, and he just really sealed it. Especially the fact that he switched to sniper, sort of preemptively knowing that hey, Katie was going to switch to sniper. Like that was amazing, and his Pharaoh just felt like he was in a league of his own. Just this game, all right? I'm not saying that he's above everybody else, but this game, this series, he played really well. Yeah, I'd give it to him as well.
And kudos, of course, to Yuki, because this is his first competitive match with the team. So previously played for the McCreans, and he has slotted himself in and become an essential part of Untitled Spreadsheet, helping them get to their first title. And I wonder if they will change their name, as somebody said in Twitch, to Titled Spreadsheet now, as a result of winning Jamstah number 5. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was 5 fantastic weeks of Overwatch action, week in and week out. Thank you for joining us, and we do hope that you head on over to battlefire.com/Jamestah and look at the new comp the tournament that we've set up there. Registrations are open right now for the $7,000. In fact, it's a total of about $8,000 of prizes in the Zowie Jamestah Overwatch League. The first week is starting on Monday next week. $180 of cash up for grabs to be shared between the first and second placed teams on Thursday night. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's been great to have you here, bobbyj, Allg, and Mick05. And before we go, a big shout out to Biza, who once again picked up the admin duties, worked so hard, did the tweetings and all of that sort of thing. Did a fantastic job, mate. Thanks so much for your help.
Thanks, mate. Pleasure to be here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, without further ado, we'll let the 2 minutes of the stream run down and then head on off to bed. The VODs will be up on youtube.com. Just go onto YouTube and search for Jamestah TV. You'll find our channel there. If you can wait, if you can't wait, hit the subscribe button and you can watch the VODs right here on Jamestah TV1 on the Twitch channel. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. We do all of our announcements, updates, that sort of thing on Twitter. We're at Jamestah there. And give our casters a follow as well. You'll find them through the Jamestah Twitter. They're all followers and retweet and do that sort of thing. Thanks so much for joining us. This is the Jamestah crew signing out.